In this video, I'm going to describe how to install the exercise files on Mac OS X. The steps are very similar to those on Windows, but there's some variation, so it's worth a separate video. First, assuming that you have the DVD version of the video series or you have a premium membership to the online training library, you can download and extract the exercise files anywhere on your system. I've placed the exercise files in a folder called Exercises on my desktop. The first step is to move some files from the Exercises folder into your MAMP document root. Go to the Exercises folder, open it up, and go down to the Assets folder, from there to the Server folder, and from there to PHP. You'll find a folder there named AirFlex. Copy that folder to the clipboard, and then, using Finder, navigate to the MAMP document root. I'll go to the Applications folder, to the MAMP folder, and from there into the htdocs folder. The htdocs folder is your document root when you're working with Apache through MAMP. Now paste the contents of the AirFlex folder into the htdocs folder. Before you can test these files, you need to make a certain change in the configuration. Drill down into the AirFlex folder within htdocs, and from there locate the file contactscon.php. This is a PHP file that defines how you'll be connecting to MySQL. Open this file in any text editor. For speed, I'll use TextEdit. There's a difference between the configuration of MySQL on Windows using WAMP and on Mac using MAMP. On Windows, MySQL is installed with a blank password. On MAMP, it's installed with the password of root. So in this file, move to the line that starts with $password_con, and between the quotes, put in the word root. Then save and close the file. And then close whatever text editor you're using. Close any Finder windows. And now make sure that you have your MAMP server started. I've placed my MAMP server application on the dock so I can get to it easily. I'll click to start up MAMP, and then I'll enter my administrative password. Now to test the PHP files that were installed, go to the browser web address and enter http://localhost/airflex/person.php method equals find all. It's important to note that this entire URL is case sensitive. Type it exactly as you see on the screen, with airflex capitalized as you see it, person.php with an initial uppercase character, and the word find all with an uppercase F and A. You should see after a few moments the data returned from the MySQL server as an XML packet. This is how you'll be working with the PHP server and MySQL using your Air application. So if that's all worked so far, you're ready to move on to FlexBuilder. Close the browser window. Remember to keep MAMP running at all times, so just minimize that to the dock. And then go to FlexBuilder. Within FlexBuilder, change your workspace to point to the Exercises folder. From the menu, select File, Switch Workspace, Other. Then click Browse. Then navigate to the location of your Exercises folder. I've placed my Exercise folder in the desktop under Exercises. I'll choose that. I'll click OK to switch workspaces. Whenever you switch workspaces, FlexBuilder closes and then reopens to release any locks on any open files or folders. Now, to test the ability to use an Air application that uses data from a PHP server and MySQL, import an existing project from the Exercises area. Go to the FlexBuilder menu and select File, Import, Flex Project. Click to browse for an archive file. Locate your Exercises area and find the file flexairtest.zip. This is a Flex archive file that you can import into either Windows or Mac. Click to open, and then click Finish. That'll open up the project. Next, go to the test application. Open the project in the Flex Navigator view, open the source folder, and double-click to open flexairtest.mxml. This application makes a simple call to a PHP page and retrieves the same data that you saw in the browser, and then displays it in a data grid. Go to the menu and select Run, Run FlexAirTest. You can also click the Run button on the toolbar or press the appropriate keyboard shortcut. When the application opens up, you'll see that it has a Get Data button and a data grid. Click the Get Data button, and after a few moments the data should appear in the data grid. You'll see that there are 1,000 rows that are being displayed in the data grid, and you'll be able to scroll up and down freely through the data. So if all that's working, you're ready to launch into the video series.